Hey, this is Tracy Lewis from Stuff and Things. We have a rehab we're working on. This is a unit that had people in it for 14 years, and it is actually next door to the people who had been in the other unit 19 years. So I will hook in a link to the other video so you can see the difference. Basically, this is just a lot of wear and tear, but no damage to anything really. The blinds will replace. We've discussed it, even though they are serviceable, and the fireplace needs no work, which is awesome. The carpets are all a hodgepodge. They've been replaced in bits and pieces over the years, I can see. And we actually bought this from a bank. It was a foreclosure. And so we got a good deal on it back in the day. That was quite a few years ago now. The kitchen tile actually has too much wear. I would love to keep it, but you know, if we want this is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and if we want it to rent for top dollar and last a long time, we will be replacing all of the worn items. The cabinetry is good. I have 2 orange stickies on these drawers because they need to be redone. They're kind of all broken down, but other than that, in the kitchen, the blinds are good. In the kitchen, of course, the over the sink is missing, so we'll replace that. This unit is bigger than the other one. Where that frosted window is where the bathroom is in the other unit. It'll get painted. All the doors are good. They need some touch-ups. The molding, because it's all white, we need to do some mud here. It's all white and has already been painted, so if you took the molding off, it would make cracks. We're going to leave the moldings in place. And let's go upstairs. So this, again, is a 3-bedroom. The other unit had a lot more wood finishes, like this handrail was wood, and this piece was wood, and it's already been painted, so we will leave them up to be painted by the painters. We have leaks, which is interesting because this particular unit, it's about $30 more a month for water. And now we know why. This toilet needs to be replaced. There was a puddle of water down there, and this is missing a drawer completely. We have not found the other drawer, so we have to figure out what to do there. But other than that, there are no tiny pinholes. That was the big thing with the other unit. Zillions of little pinholes. There's still some wear on these walls in the rooms, and they used molly bolts to do shelving. So Hub is pulling all of that out. We do have 4 windows that look like the argon gas seal has broke. We're not sure what we're going to do with that quite yet. Kind of depends on how the budget pans out. We might have to delay that. We want to replace them, but it's not critical to doing all the aesthetics and updating to get the unit filled with new renters, and then we'll figure out, we'll get a bid on the windows and then schedule that in at some point when the tenants are already in place. So again, 3 bedrooms. Nothing bad. This bedroom, no, I still had some shelving, so we're going to have to pop all these off. The closet doors are in decent shape, a little touching up. Blinds up here for sure. So the only blinds that are really, this one's broken. So the only blinds that are usable are down in the living room, so I might as well, if I only have to replace 2 more, I'll just go ahead and do that. Anyhow, it's the month of December. It is not too cold right now. We'll try to get this finished up within the month and have it available to rent in January. And our commute is about 45 minutes or so to this unit from our campground that we're staying at. Oh, and we decided to go ahead and stay and do a monthly 2 months, actually, in case the work carries over. Because when we had to make the reservation to stay there, we didn't know how much work would be involved. So it does look like we will be able to finish it in a month and won't have to rent it for the second month. And it's just part of the budget for doing the rehab, saving the money by doing a lot of the work ourselves. So that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy these fun little tidbits into our landlording life, which is what allows us to be living full-time on the road. Thanks for watching. Hey, so as we get deeper into this renovation of our rental, I wanted to show you that this particular unit seems to have been used by an owner in the years past. And Hub just finished pulling up all of the carpeting. And this is the last room with the floor pad. And he had me come up here and show you guys that it has 2 layers of padding. Probably because the owner back in the beginning of time, when this building was created, they wanted it cushy. So I thought it felt cushier. And then I'm going to show you one more thing. The loading of the truck with the carpeting. This is the rest of the carpet pads, minus the living room. Went really well because Hub bought this tire step. So for me, with my bad back, I had him dump all the carpeting onto the stairs at about waist level for me, picked up a chunk of the carpeting, went from the step to the tire step, and was able to very nicely put in the squares that he cut down into a nice manageable size for me. So if you have a truck that you do use for work, this Hitchmate tire step I highly recommend, and I will dig up a link to it because I know he bought it on Amazon, and he actually didn't pay very much. He bought one, but it came in a 2-pack so that you have the ability to put one on each side. But for this rehab, he only brought one of the 2. So on the other side, I just have our step ladder here, and I was using it to organize everything nicely. And it's going to go to the dump today. So that's what we're working on, and then hopefully the rest of the weekend will be spent doing prep for paint. Today we are removing the Formica to have new Formica put on, and you just need a Wonder Bar and a heat gun and lots of patience. How much is left to go? We got lots, and we have the upstairs bathroom to go as well. And that is, oh, and here's the new flooring. It is the same flooring that we put in the rehab that we did in June.